booties for black girl nerds.
Jeandra LeBeauf, Black Girl Nerds. Good morning, Remi. It's such a pleasure to be with you.
Good morning. How you doing?
Very good, thank you. I really enjoyed this. I love movies that are able to fuse horror with culture and just a different lens. Usually, when I think of horror films, I don't think of it from the African gaze and having that influence in the picture. What were the early origins of crafting this story like for you, and how you got to this version of the story?
I guess when researching the immigration process in this country, one thing I found particularly strange or interesting is that when you're claiming asylum, the government often gives you a house, but then to have the house, you have to follow really draconian rules. You can't leave, you can't get a job, you get given very little money, and so you're stuck in a house, and you're forced to reckon with your past and your history. And I think that's a perfect place to set a haunted house.
Mm-hmm. Looking at Shapa and Wumi's performances, there is just a different level of acting when you have to lean into fear, and especially fear of an unseen force. It's like another character that you can't see. What is the anatomy of shaping that type of a scene where we're aware as viewers that the presence is there, but there's not a physical being acting in that fearful presence?
I'm not too sure, but I would say that as a filmmaker, like I've seen so many films, and it's really important for me, while developing as a filmmaker, to really understand my craft and understand what it means to create tension and to create suspense and to build a scene, and a scary scene, and construct it in a way that gives you those feelings. And that's something I felt like I really studied and practiced during my development.
Mm. With our characters, they're fleeing from South Sudan, to seek asylum in England because there's a lot of war and things that are happening in their nation. What hope do you have for this film and the attention that it will probably shine on that region of the world? What are your hopes for it?
I guess my hopes are maybe probably a little smaller. I often, when it comes to these bigger things, it's always talked about in quite political or social and big picture things. And I just wanted to tell a story about two people and show what it means to be a human being in the middle of all these bigger things. And hopefully, I hope that people come away with more empathy.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I really, really enjoyed your work, and can't wait for the audience to see it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.